Thank you, Oni. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome all of you to our GALA celebration. Tonight, we stand together in fellowship, renewing friendships, strengthening bonds, and reaffirming our common purpose and our deep and abiding love for our beloved alma mater. The University of Santo Tomas did more than educate us. It formed us. It gave us the foundation to build our lives in a new country, the United States, and entrusted us with values that continue to define who we are. Competence in our craft, commitment to our calling, compassion for every life we touch. These are not just ideals, they are the legacy we carry forward every single day. Tonight, as we look around this room, we see more than colleagues. We see lifelong friends and fellow Thomasians who walked the same halls, shared the same dreams, and now stand as living proof of what our alma mater has made possible. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to each of you for being here, for staying connected, and for continuing to support the UST Medical Alumni Association in America and its foundation. Your presence is a testament to the strength of our community and the enduring bond we share. And together, we celebrate something truly extraordinary. Because of your generosity, your vision, and unwavering commitment, we have reached a remarkable milestone, an $11 million endowment fund. This is not just a number. It is a promise that long after we are gone, our alma mater will continue to thrive. A promise that future generations of Thomasians will be supported, inspired, and empowered. A promise that our gratitude will live on, giving approximately $400,000 or more every year in perpetuity to the UST Faculty of Medicine and Surgery and the UST Hospital and the indigent patients it serves. This is our legacy. As we begin this convention, let us not only celebrate, but also recommit. Let us continue to uplift one another, give back generously, and carry forward the values that have brought us this far. May this reunion renew our spirit, strengthen our bonds, and remind us of the extraordinary power of a community united by purpose and gratitude. Thank you, mabuhay ang UST, mabuhay ang Guzman. I would like to recognize the people behind the scenes. What we have done here today is remarkable. I think we have to call our overall chairman of this convention, Dr. Dionisio Yoro, our overall co-chairperson and in charge of logistics, Dr. Marie Josephine Han Valera. They are responsible for this three-day event. Overall co-chair, Dr. Zita Yoro, CME chairpersons, Dr. Dionisio Yoro and Dr. Al Estrada. Our speakers, our sponsors, and exhibitors, and the decoration committee of one. I really would like to commend her. She really did all these decorations for the past 2 days. Dr. Rose Limago, she did this all by herself. And these were all handmade, and she carried the decorations from Chicago, except for the flowers. And our mass committee Rita Adokayan, and Class 79 Choir. Our Jubilarian Coordinator and Chair, Dr. Zeni Yang. And our Entertainment Committee of One, our Chair, Dr. Jess Chua. And last but not least, the person in charge of our seating arrangement and typing all these names, Dr. Marie Josephine Han Valera. That was another committee of one. So at this point, I would like to ask Reverend Father Pastora to give us a short message. Thank you.
Thank you, Stella. Good evening to all of you. This will be rather quick. I am Father Julius Paul, Factora OB, the current CEO of UST Hospital. Together with me, are some administrators from the UST Hospital, Dr. Chato, our medical director, and one of our jubilarians, Dr. Dina Maglinaw. And Dr. Stella told me to say a few words about our engagement with UST Hospital and the UST MAAA. You know, when I assumed office 2020, it was a very difficult and trying time for me because it was the pandemic and we didn't know how to navigate through the pandemic. But somehow through God's grace and through God's blessing, we were able to make it. And one of the reasons why we are able to succeed is because of UST MAAA. 2021, Dr. Jerry Flores, who was the then executive director of UST MAAA Foundation, reached out to me because UST Hospital has not been engaging or communicating with UST MAAA. So by probably, in Tagalog, we say by kuto, I didn't know anybody from the organization since by profession, I'm actually a nurse. I'm a Thomasian nurse. I graduated 1995. Although I've held several administrative posts in the university, I haven't had the chance to work with doctors. So when the USDMAA invited me, somehow it was a mixed feeling. But dahil sa kuto, I accepted Dr. Jerry Flores. And it was during the time that Jerry Flores and the rest of the board of USDMAA and its foundation continued to help the UST Hospital. And since 2021 until this year, the USDMAA and its foundation has been continuously helping the hospital. And it's giving us more or less somehow, can I say the amount, about 300,000 to 400,000 yearly in order to sustain the indigency program of the UST Hospital. I know you have your roots in UST FMS. You're all graduates of our beloved university. But somehow what is relegated in the back is the UST Hospital. And part of your training, part of who you are today is UST Hospital. You have been clerks, you have been interns, you have been residents. And I know that during your stint and during your stay in the UST Hospital, you enjoyed the title of UST Hospital as the front runner in terms of medical service. But somehow, without alluding to the previous administration, we lost that character, we lost that touch. And when we came to assume that office in 2020, one of the biggest tasks given to me by the board is to bring back the glory of UST Hospital. It was somehow impossible and Herculean task for me because it was a pandemic. We have to navigate through the pandemic, and then the hospital was in a topsy-turvy condition. But through the help and support of our stakeholders, especially USTMAA, we have slowly been building up our character to be the best training hospital, not just in the Philippines, but in the region. Before flying to United States last week we had a strategic planning, and one of our quality officers asked us, do we have what it takes to plan for the next 5 years, which is 2030? And my simple answer is, no, I don't think we have what it takes to plan for 2030. But I told him, we have what it takes to make these plans into reality. With the help and support of UST MAA and its foundation, for being partners in taking care of all our stakeholders, our trainees, our students, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Father. Now, officers, get ready for the induction. But before we do that, I'd like to recognize the presence of our VIP from the Philippines. You already met Father Julius Factora, CEO of the University Hospital. Next is Dean Odette Maglino, Dean Faculty of Medicine and Surgery. Next we have the Medical Director of UST Hospital, Dr. Chato Malong Consolacion. And last but not the least, President of USMA Philippines, Dr. Maria Luisa Aquino. Thank you for being here. Unfortunately, our Father Rector was not able to attend because he had to oversee the damage done by the earthquake in our facility in Mindanao. Now I call on Dr. Stella Evangelista for the induction of officers.
For the officers of UST Medical Alumni Association in America, President Dr. Susan Flores, President-elect Violeta Vicencio, immediate past President Marie Josephine Han Valera, Vice President Araceli Reyes, Secretary Cynthia C., Treasurer Evelyn Aquino, PRO Junicio Yoro, and Executive Director Eustaquio Boy Abay. Board of Directors. I will just call the people who are here. Rosemary Climaco, Illinois. Alice Dihango. Maria Teresa Flores, Florida. Lucio Margalio. Prudencio Reyes. Antonio Buendia, Florida. Leslie Mendoza. Renee Lim. Toribio Flores. Raimundo Racela. Antonio Reyes. Millicent Osorio. She's the youngest alumnus here among the board members. May I call on Dr. Joe Evangelista to induct the USMA America officers and board of directors.
My fellow Thomasian graduates of the Royal and Pontifical University of Santo Tomas, tonight we are going to witness the transition of leadership and witness the transfer of authority from one group of Thomasian leaders to another, a democratic process that highlights the sharing of leadership. It is indeed a time-honored mechanism that makes possible the infusion of fresh blood and new vigor into the leadership of our organization. I am a senior liner as an inducting officer, so before I induct the officers, permit me to congratulate once again the human dynamo, the president of the Magilas class of 1981, Mary Jo Han Valera. Not knowing the credential of the incoming president, the Honorable, the head of the Consulate of Ohio, the Philippine Consul General from the Philippines, representing Ohio, knowing her credential and track record as a leader, Dr. Susan Gumabo Flores, without a doubt, will propel this organization to newer heights of achievements. So may I request each and every one of you to please raise your hand and follow after me. I state your name, having been duly elected to the office of, state your position, do hereby solemnly swear to uphold my duties and expected responsibilities to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations to all. Ladies and gentlemen, the officers for 26 to the 28.
And now I'd like to call on the officers of the USTMAA Foundation. President Aurora Gonzalez. President-elect Zenny Young. Immediate past President Dr. Rina Flores. Vice President Lovi Garcia. Secretary Marietta de Guzman. Treasurer Marilu Buendia. PRO Dionisio Yoro, and Executive Director, Recycle, Dr. Jerry Flores.
Hey! Woo! Hey, Jerry!
Board members, Dr. Siren Estrada. Robert Ann. Evelyn Aquino. Ignatius Godoy. Manuel de la Cruz. Rosa Go Koo. Alice, oh, she's not here, okay. Mirna Guerra de Luna. Albino Ong. Renee Lim. Araceli Reyes. Ludwika Taloma. Victoria Fernando. Violi Vicencio. Tony Gonzalez. Edgardo Osia, Francisco Santiago, Philemon Quino, Rene Santiano, Zita Yoro, and yours truly. May I ask Joe to please induct the officers.
They say if you have a cadre of leaders who know what they are doing, love and enjoy what they are doing, and believe in what they are doing, you have an unbeatable group. Before I induct the officers, permit me to say one line for the human dynamo. She implemented a goal-oriented type of administration. And let me tell you, she hit the bullseye. The $10 million expected as the prime target for the UST Medical Alumni Foundation. And she is no other than Dr. Regina Torres, the youngest of the Torres. The incoming president is well known to all of you. One of the top academic students of the University of Santo Tomas, a member of the class of the magnificent class of 1968, together with Stella and Sita Yoro. These are the top, not students of the class of 1968. Dr. Aurora Laurel Gonzalez. So, please raise your right hand and follow after me. I state your name. Having been duly elected to the position of, state your position. Do hereby solemnly swear to uphold my duties and expected responsibilities to the best of my ability, so help me God. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. From the newly elected officers, I now would like to call on the newly elected president of USMA America,
It's our award.
Dr. Susan Flores. There she is.
Good evening. I was tasked to give a 5-minute talk. So I have to type it off. Good evening, everybody. Congratulations to all our jubilarians, our friends, and our families. Father Julius Factora, you are our inspiration, and you are the hero. Because from a discarded stone, you picked it up, dusted it up, put it together, and tried to build our university hospital as we know it now, 7 years later. Dr. Chato, you know, she is the youngest CMO of the hospital. She is the only female. And of course, beautiful. But you know what? she is the glue that holds together the rocks and the stones that have been collected. And of course, our dean of 10 years. Look at her, she's so demure, she's so simple. But you know what? She is a powerhouse of brilliance, intelligence. You cannot imagine what she has done for the education of our students, getting them out of the shadows into the light of the skies and the stars. And I would also like to greet our guests from the Philippines, Dr. Luz Aquino and Dr. Minerva Camina. Now I would like to divert a little bit and give a little thanks, of course not little but lot, to our valiant leader, Mary Jo Valera. She has brought us to the age of digitalization, so we don't do everything by hand now. We use computers in a good way. I would also like to thank my family, the Flores family, for their kindness, their generosity, and their deep, deep love for our school. But you know what? We cannot forget the pillars of our organization. The people whose shoulders we stand on. They have sacrificed money, time, treasure, and their love for the school. They have taken insults and whatever, but they have stood strong. And they have created this legacy that will forever support our university, FMS, and hospital. So the work is not done. All of us are still needed. Having said that, I, as your president, what will I do? And my answer is nothing. I will not do anything because I need you. I need you to stand by me. I need you to walk with me. I need you to lend your support in every way you can. And hopefully together we can bring our school to greater heights, because that is our dream. Our school to last forever. Having said that, I will start out by inviting you to our next convention, June 2nd to June 6th, at the RM Resort in Las Vegas. So put that in your calendar. And another thing, I would like to make sure, you can only give so much to your children. Why don't you include UST in your will? I do believe we have a little bit to spare, so that we don't have to give everything all at once. But remember, what you will give, people will never know who we are, but we will make their lives better. And so I end my speech of I'm not going to do anything, but I want you there to walk with me so that together we can reach heights that are yet to be imagined. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Flores. Now I'd like to call on the newly elected president of USMA Foundation, Dr. Aurora Gonzalez.
I was told by Stella that I have only 5 minutes. But anyway, it's a great honor for me to welcome everyone tonight, especially our guest from the Philippines, Father Pastora, Dr. Maglinaw, Dr. Lord Aquino, and Dr. Malo, and everybody who is here. I'd like to say that our organization is strong and solid, okay? And I've been to this organization since this inception, and I've seen the work of all of these founders, officers, who gave their, what Susan has said, money, time, and effort to make our organization strong and still strong until now. However, we have some critics. And sometimes they say such unkind word to our association. What do we do about this? Even our own alumni, medical alumni, are critics of our association. Nevertheless, we just don't do anything, just leave it like that. Hopefully, with our strong commitment to our foundation and our association, they might change their mind. And hopefully, they will rejoin us. Also, our goal has been met. We have met the $11 million fund of endowment number 1. We are about to start endowment number 2. The principle of investment are different, but our goals are the same, to enrich the endowment fund so that we can help the University of San Tomas, Faculty of Medicine and Surgery, and the UST Hospital. We have also started the in-house medical mission. We started it in 2023, and the last one was January of 2026. It is such a wonderful experience and very fulfilling to our missionaries to have this experience, and I wish everybody will come on our next mission. Our next agenda is to improve our charity hospital, which is now called the clinical division. It has been down since COVID-19 affected everybody. However, with the encouragement of our leaders, Father Pastora, now we are gradually opening the clinical division, which is formerly our charity hospital. And we are I think they are starting now to do the renovation of the emergency room. It is so beautiful because we were there last January of 2026, and everything was turning well. Okay, the last thing I want to say to you is our membership of the UST Medical Association in America are getting smaller and dwindling down. We have a lot of factors affecting this. Namely, the FMGs now have to enter the matching program, and it is very difficult to be accepted. Number 2, there are also hospitals who are merging and closing. We have the emergence of the urgent care. Hospitals are hiring licensed practical nurse, PAs, a laboratory technician, podiatrist, and DO to have the manpower of the hospital. Nevertheless, we're still here, strong, and we will do our best just to be members of our association. That's why we have encouraged all UST alumni, regardless of your fields, to be member of the association. So we have to encourage that. Now, I think that's all I have to say. Let me just mention the members of my family who are here tonight. Let me call on Dr. Ricardo Laurel. Stand up, Rico. He is a first Jubilarian, class of 1996. He promised me that if I call his name, he will come. And here he is from Orange County. sing, okay? All right? Promise? Okay. I also have my family here, my son, Daniel Gonzalez, my granddaughter, Benicia Gonzalez, and Sarina Gonzalez, who arrived last night from New Jersey. They came here just to celebrate with us, and they're leaving tomorrow. JP Yoro, where are you, JP? He's not here. They graduated together in Boston College. And right now, as you all know, Tony G is a retired ophthalmologist, basically an strabismus subspecialty that is retired from New York and Hoboken, New Jersey. His second passion is singing, mainly Elvis. He sings to me, "You are always in my mind." I said, "Tony, please change that, because nowadays we are losing our mind and we're getting to be forgetful." So now he's singing gospel songs, and he's not singing any song. Last June, he sang a song to Stella and Joe for their wedding anniversary. The song is "Stuck on You." Now he changed his song for me, and now his song is, I forgot. Okay, "You are the best thing that happened to me." At least he admits it now. Okay, that's all. Now let's enjoy together tonight. Okay? Let's dance, let's sing, let's drink, let's take picture, and we gossip. But we should always, in the end, we should always watch and clap and take pictures of our jubilarians. They worked so hard to present their presentation tonight. They are our own version of the Thomasian Dancing with the Stars. American Idol of the Thomasian. So let's watch them. Okay, finally, as we leave tonight, and tomorrow, I mean, we will say goodbye to each other. Our theme song will be "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." Okay? But next year, we have a different song, and you know what it will be, right? Viva Las Vegas! I wish you all to come to Las Vegas. Bring your friends, bring your families, enjoy Las Vegas, even though next year it will be hot. But I wish you all to be instant millionaires. Because if you become instant millionaires, you will also give a lot to the endowment fund. And lastly, if you don't win and you don't become millionaires, you will still give to the endowment fund. I thank you. Maraming salamat po. And God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Now I'd like to call back Dr. Stella Evangelista for special recognitions.
I'd like to recognize the oldest jubilarians, actually the most senior. And they took time to come here and join us. And I think that's remarkable. Our first jubilarian, class of 1961. That's 65 years after graduation. We are giving them, there's 3 of them, a Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of their meritorious and outstanding achievements in the field of medicine and for exemplary service to humanity in the practice of medicine, their lifelong dedication, leadership, and compassionate care have profoundly advanced medical science and improved the lives of countless patients. May I call on the three jubilarians. First, Dr. Luis Manggubat. Father Pastora, can you please come up? Dean Aguilino, can you please? Is Luis here? Oh, there he is. Luis Manggubat. I wish we could all live this long. Our next awardee, Esther Lazo Patowski, class of 1957. Esther. Esther, you're our role model. And the last but not the least, Lucas Go Tan, class of 1960. Congratulations! Our Lifetime Achievement Awardees. And now, I would like to present a certificate of recognition to the youngest graduate. For his exemplary achievements as summa cum laude, National Board Top-Notcher in 2025 Physician Licensure Examination, and Board Top-Notcher in Medical Technology Licensure Examination in 2022. So he's a double Board Top-Notcher. Your unwavering commitment, passion for excellence, and brilliance shine as a beacon for future generations and an inspiration to all. May I call on Dr. Karam Molbo, class of 2024. Dr. Karam, we would like to present you with a $1,000 gift from USMA. And we have another young graduate here tonight who has been helping us navigate this convention. May I call on Dr. Stephen Brescia. You are also going to receive $1,000 from Dr. Marieta Guzman and Rina Flores. This will help you with your USMLE examinations. So let's give them a big hand and we're done with that portion of the program. So dinner is served. It's 7 o'clock. I think our timing is perfect. Someone lost a phone. Did somebody lose a phone? Music master. Ex- you know what? While we're waiting for dinner to be served, I would like to give or present certificates of being a benefactor. These are our new board members. If you give $25,000, you are going to become a permanent member of the USMA Foundation board.
But
Dr. Victoria Fernando, you left your certificate. Dr. Ignatius Godoy. Dr. Marietta de Guzman. Marietta de Guzman. Dr. Albino Ong. Dr. Edgardo Osia. Dr. Renee Lim. Dr. Philemon Quino. Dr. Prudencio Reyes. Dr. Francisco Santiago.
Magpagwan na yung antang buhit ko.
Dr. Ludviga Taloma. Thank you very much. Maestro,